Some people expose their bosses with these screenshots. I love when there's screenshots. I love the proof. Bring in the receipts. Hey, blank, I know it's your day off, but we need you to come in. 2 people out sick. Sorry for the late notice. I'm not even in town today. We talked about this. I'm visiting my grandmother. She has Alzheimer's. Oh. I've had this day booked for nearly a month. I understand, but that doesn't change the situation. We're short-staffed. I'm sure your grandmother will understand. It's not like she'll even remember you visited anyway. Read the room. Bad joke. Wow, I can't believe you would really write that. I quit. Go F yourself. I'm filing a complaint to corporate. It was just a joke. Let's just forget about you coming in today. We will make do. No need to quit or complain. You there? It was just a joke. I really didn't mean to upset you. Can you pick up your phone? Yeah, no. I mean, your whole approach to this was wrong anyways, but then the joke, like whether you were kidding or not. Hey Dan, Miguel called in, so I'm going to need you to cover a shift. No, thank you. It is my day off and I am out hunting. See you on Friday. I wasn't asking you. See you at 3. I don't think you understand. I work 6 days a week for you and have gotten my time off approved months ago. I'm not coming in. 1 day off is plenty of time. I work 7 days a week. I will deny your time off and see you at 3. You can't do that. Watch me. We'll have a chat about your unprofessional behavior when I see you today. If you don't come in, then I will take that time out of your paycheck. You are replaceable. See you at 3. I quit. Since I'm so replaceable, I'm guessing you should have no trouble finding someone to cover for me. Mail me my check. Dan, let's talk about this when you come in. Don't rush to quit just because you are upset. You need to be a team player. Be grateful that you don't work like I do and that I allow you to see your family once a week. We're only as strong as our weakest link. The fact that he thinks he's right is honestly concerning. Good morning. Did you create order for this week or an inventory? I'm confused. Was my position eliminated or not? Yes, but you did inventory and prepped an order on Sunday. Was wondering where it was, if at all. Bless your heart. You don't fire someone and then still contact them to ask questions about the job because you don't know. 25 years in the kitchen. Just thought you would have been professional. In 25 years, I've never had anyone fire me then expect me to still work. Yeah, I don't know. If you fire me, I don't think I'm trying to help you out after that. Not my problem. Who do we have here? Joel. You had 94 unopened messages. Respect. I am one of those people. I have tons of unopened messages. It's terrible. There's a birthday party tomorrow. We need an extra staff member. Okay, who's coming in? Not funny. You need to come in from 3 to 7 tomorrow. Again, we're not even asking. I'm not coming in on 24 hours notice. I also have plans tomorrow. Doesn't matter. You need to be a more active employee. That means coming into work when you don't want to. Come on. I'll even order some pizza for everyone. WTF. I'm going to a GD, I can't say it, memorial service. I'm not going to drop everything to work at this poopy place. And don't effing lecture me on how to do my job. I show up, I work hard, and I don't complain. And now you pull this baloney and offer an effing pizza as restitution? This has to be a joke. You need to shut up and show up. This is your chance to get on my good side. There's no need for your disrespect. I'll see you tomorrow at 3. Like hell you will. LOL. F you, a-hole. Have fun lugging chairs and scrubbing food off the floor with your own hands for once. I quit, a-hole. I'm not surprised with this response. This is how I quit my job a couple years ago. Still gives me a justice boner today. Yes, I went through with my threat and shut his whole business down. Hey, all right, John D, hit us. Hey, gonna need you in Friday to cover for Jordan. 12 p.m. till close. Sorry, I can't. Already told you I'd be out of town for my daughter's funeral this weekend, including Friday. Well, you didn't mention Friday when you said you'd be away this weekend. If you don't come in, I'll have to deduct it from your unpaid time off. And looking at your profile, that'll put you at a negative UPTO standing. We'll have to talk about this on Monday. First of all, thanks for sending your condolences. So even though I literally can't make it in to cover for Jordan this Friday, you're going to punish me? I'm not even on the schedule this weekend. How is this fair? I have enough to be concerned with having to bury my daughter, and you're seriously effing me over like this? You are an effing monster. I'm not coming in Monday or ever again, and I'm calling the health inspector and telling them all the things you have us do to save time and money that definitely would not be up to code. F you, you unempathetic, conservative, boot-licking piece of... Yeah. Honestly, you chose nicer words than I would have. That is the most insensitive and heartless response I've ever seen to a message like that. You have no heart. Nothing. Like it's just rotting in there, like worse than the Grinch, you know? My boss messaging me about the team not wanting to work 60+ hours during a pandemic. Oh boy. After the shite we've gone through the past few months, and then this week specifically, I'm about ready to just send out 2 trucks a day with 6 quality staff members who represent the company well and support each other. Not having to deal with some of you who don't give 2 shits about anyone but yourselves and don't show any respect or professionalism towards your peers would let me sleep at night a hell of a lot better. Grow up, be an adult, and show some self-drive and ambition to better yourselves and develop a future. Or just go back to primary school and learn some basic manners. Yeah, this sounds like someone I don't want to work for. It's a scheduling nightmare with blank gone. We need you to work the 24th and 25th. I'm already approved to take off the weekend, 24th to 27th. Things have changed, and I've scheduled you for morning on the 24th and afternoon on the 25th. Well, isn't that funny? I'm not coming in on Thanksgiving. It's non-negotiable. There's no other options. If you want to keep working here, I need you to work the 24th and 25th. Guess I quit then. I won't be coming in tonight. Please call me now. Oh, you thought your little threat would work. Oh, these bosses, man. The audacity. All right, we got a positive COVID test here. Well, I have COVID. Please let me know protocols. You should definitely get tested. Why would you get tested? We just talked about this. You do things on purpose. You know the protocol. Why would you ask me? I have to test negative to fly to Canada on Thursday, and I'm not waiting until then to find out if we have to cancel plane tickets. Yes, I intentionally got COVID, so I can't go see blank's family. I remember a lot of people being like, just don't test. Like, even if you were sick, they're like, don't test, that way you won't be like, you won't know if you're positive and you can just pretend you're not. Messy for businesses. This was sent to me 20 minutes before my shift started. Really sorry, but I need to cut some hours, so I need to cancel your shift today. Sorry, such short notice. My phone's been playing up and thought I'd already sent this. Oh, okay, I've already gotten the bus into town now. Is there definitely nothing I can do? Yeah, I think, there's a policy for that, isn't there? Isn't there like a rule at some places that they have to pay you for 3 hours if they cancel like a minimum of a certain amount of hours, even if they cancel your shift? I remember that at one of my old jobs. It's Hope. I have a family emergency. I can't come in tonight. Start calling around. You need to get it covered. What's your emergency? I will try, and we just had to put our family dog down. That's not the best reason to tell me you're not coming into work. Okay, I'm also turning in my 2 weeks, but if you need something written, I can do... My building just like literally farted. Like, did you hear that? That was the wall. I'll just figure out tonight. I feel like you could have like sent your condolences in the least, because losing a dog is very hard. Like, you can send your condolences and say like, hey, do you mind texting around trying to get this covered? But like, I just feel like we could have communicated better here. I need you tomorrow. Saturdays are my days off. I will be with my fiance. I'm short and I need you to come in. Okay, how much am I getting? Question mark. You're short staffed and you need work tomorrow. We call that expedited. For $39.75, I can be there tomorrow. For $13, I'll see you on Monday. Love that. They're not asking you like, hey, you know, someone called in sick. We need a little help. Do you mind coming in for this shift? It's like, hey, need you tomorrow. Here's the shift. See you there. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. Y'all, this is why people say be your own boss. Yo, I get fed up with my own boss sometimes. My boss being me. This bitch is crazy and gets on my nerves all the time. I've been wanting to quit my job of 10 years. Took a mental health day to think about it. This is what I wake up to. Do you have Ebola? That is really the only reasonable excuse today. Well, in that case, yes, I do. I do have Ebola, yes. I told blank if my power isn't back on in the morning, I wasn't going to drive back yet because I can't get off and go back to a freezing apartment. You need to show up for work tomorrow and stop jumping rank. I am your boss. You can drive to and from blank. You can come into work. You realize it's an hour and a half drive, right? And if you're trying to make me close, I wouldn't get out until 10 and I'd have to be back the next day at 10, so I'd get back here at midnight and have to leave at 7. That's not my problem. You're the one staying that far away. You've been scheduled for this 2 weeks ago. I need you to make your shift or it's going to be problematic. No one knew that it would be this bad 2 weeks ago. If you're going to fire me over this, then whatever. I don't have anywhere else to stay up there and I can't sit in an apartment without food or heat when it had dropped down to 40 before I had even left. Side note, there was a note on this that, oh, I forget where it was. Was it Texas or something? Where the storm happened and everyone lost power for a long period. It was like recent. They lost all power and stuff. So houses were literally like, pipes were like freezing and breaking and all that. That's what's happening here. I just got off the phone with my power company and they said it wouldn't be on for another day at least, but they couldn't give me a definite answer. I'm telling you, I need another day because of this situation and I'm not risking my health or my kids' health for this job. Okay, do what you want. It's not really about what I want, but all right, interesting. I mean, obviously no one expected something like that to happen, so I understand. However, from a business perspective, I do understand it's like, this is the schedule. Like, we gotta run, you know what I mean? Like, get your shift covered, ask around to get your shift covered. I don't know, that's so tricky. I don't know, I see both sides. I'm getting my rapid test today, but my boyfriend's test did finally come back today and it was positive, meaning I will have to quarantine with him and I will be missing work this week. I will let you know about my test when I find out the results. Unless your test is positive, I don't know. Because I'm in the same house as him and can be a carrier, I still have to quarantine, unfortunately. No such rule. They have screenshotted the rules. Send me results no matter. I don't give a what an organization says. There is no state mandatory rule. FYI, just send your results. Honestly, I can only imagine how chaotic that was for all businesses. They had businesses in Toronto shutting down if they remained open. Like, police were showing up. There was people protesting in front of business. Like, it was crazy. Hi, I tested positive for COVID and I am required to quarantine for 10 days. That's fine, but the quarantine is now 5 days. I will call your doctor and confirm, but they changed it. Okay. So he called the doctor? Tell me they called the doctor. Okay, they said he told me I shouldn't quarantine for 10 days because I'm still contagious after 5. I'm on the phone with him now. I'll let you know. Damn, they called the doctor for real? Okay, your doctor said you have 2 options. You can quarantine for 10 days at home, or after 5 days, if you are feeling better and not showing symptoms, you can return to work wearing a mask. That is according to the CDC guidelines. Yes, but he recommended I quarantine for 10. Are you vaccinated? Yes. If you are vaccinated and not experiencing symptoms, the protocol is 5 days. I understand what your doctor may have told you, but at the end of the day, it's your decision and you can do whatever you want. Okay. Honestly, I don't know. It was pretty civil. I just find it a little weird that like you called their doctor. Like, they literally sent you a doctor's note. I don't know. That just seems like a bit much. I'm at my desk. You are late. Thank you. What? I'm late? Yes, your day starts at 8:30 a.m. Yes, I messaged you 5 minutes ago. I see it, 8:29 a.m. right there. Yes, I messaged you 5 minutes ago. Nope, you messaged me at 8:34 a.m. Just sent you a picture of my message where it says 6 minutes ago. I'm not going to argue. I have 8:34 a.m. Bro, even if it was 8:34, 4 minutes? Give me a break. But also, they were on time. You didn't see my message till 8:34. I ate bad lunch meat the other day that gave me food poisoning since and can't come in for my shift today. I was hoping it'd clear up before I come in, but it's not changed. Sorry for the short notice. You need a doctor's note or you're terminated. I'm not dealing with this nonsense anymore. I feel like that's not how it works, but this is my first time calling out for a shift at all, let alone short notice, in more than 6 months. I show up on time every time. If you're going to fire me for calling out for one shift, then so be it. The calling out constantly nonsense is not my nonsense. I am punctual and show up every time. Other people calling out does not reflect on my own performance. Everybody is responsible for their shift. And if it's not an emergency, it's nonsense. Bottom line, if you're too sick to come in, you need to be seen by a doctor and have a doctor's note. If you're firing a manager, for calling out once, meanwhile cashiers don't show up or call out regularly, then that is your prerogative. Cashiers call out and got fired. Bro, you gotta text better. Plus, you should act on what other do or get away with. That's telling me you're doing it because you've never done it and others has done it and nothing has happened to them. I don't mind doing a double, but if I have to, it should be for an emergency. I'm not doing it because others do it. I'm doing it because I'm ill and am not working while I have food poisoning. You firing me for calling out one single time is no way to manage employees. This is my first time doing this in more than 6 months and I find it unbelievable you're willing to lose a manager who is timely and always shows up. Okay, we get it. Like I said, doctor's note or say goodbye. I won't speak anymore. All right, you're willing to have to find someone to cover all of my shifts from here on out because you fired me for missing one day. Go ahead and do it. I don't see how that's the better option. True, but I'm not coming in. And like I said, no longer works with us because she was feeling sick, but no doctor's note. And like you said, I have to be equal with employees. It's cool, covered. So you quit? I just talked to her. Either she must understood something on policy, but you're fine. Misunderstood? Avi, feel better. but no doctor's note is needed. We thought it needs T1 3 consecutive days, so she'll make it right now. Okay, first of all, this was the hardest thing to read, you guys. You gotta give me some freaking credit. Second of all, I would still walk away from this. After I'd be like, oh, now you're gonna make it right. Oh, you misunderstood. It's not funny. Not a chance. I ain't working for these people. Let me know if you have ever had a shady boss, everybody. I'm getting out of here. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. And I will see you tomorrow at 2 p.m.